Hi everybody, it's Adam. I'm back here with another video to give you guys value on how the market moves and how I read price action, and you can possibly learn from it too. So I'm keeping myself accountable for keeping my review with this video and also helping you guys out just to learn so you guys can get better. Not financial advice, but just a guy making videos. Anyways, this here is the trade that I took today, the short that passed another phase one on another account that I took, and then also the buy that I had here that I closed out early. But anyways, this was another one. I started this last week up to almost an 80% win rate, 76.92, which is pretty good. 5 days of trading, not bad, not bad. Just enjoying the process and loving these different challenges. So I had a few accounts I was trading today, which was that account and then also my 20K live account. I only traded those two today. I have another 20K live account, but I did not take the trade on that one today. But anyways, it's not about that. It's about what's going on here in the market and what can we still expect. Weekly time frame. I was looking at this monthly wick. Let's actually go to the monthly time frame. I was looking at this monthly wick to see if we can get up into this area here. So I'm measuring this monthly wick and I'm looking at the quarter levels. So this is actually 75% of the wick. So if we were going to go bullish, I was looking at that level to be hit up within here. We did not get there. But over on the weekly time frame, we have that potential draw on liquidity up here, and then also this void that's up within this area to be met. I know ICT's talking about it, but he has not mentioned this wick here yet. So I'm looking at that wick myself, and then also these higher levels if we do go bullish. But until then, I'm just going to play out what happens in the market. Anyways, what happened here, we started to see some bullish movement. We were expecting some consolidation, and then in pre-market, it actually started to trade away. So I was at the gym, and I do not trade the pre-market much anymore. I normally just stick to the 9:45 to 11:20. 9:45 to 11:20. That's my highest probability setups. That's when those form, and just knowing what to look for. But anyways, we trade up into the higher part of this range. There are some entries that are down within this area. There's some bullish SMT here down within these lower parts of the area. So if you are trading pre-market, there was bullish SMT at these wicks here that ended up shooting price up on in through this area. There's volume imbalance here after this break of structure, using this bullish inversion closure, retest, and then traded back up and gravitated towards that high up within the higher part of the range. Market opened, started trading higher, consolidated. Then it had bullish order flow on the way up, respecting the volume imbalance here, trading up on through, coming down, traded back down into this range, back into this volume imbalance again. So just looking at this volume imbalance here, traded down on in, came back up. I was actually looking at this inversion here. I was just tapering price at this point, but we closed up above this inversion with this candle. This next candle retested down on in to this area and then started trading away. And I do like that for potential longs up into the area, but then we did not continue up into here. So after this, we had bearish SMT with NASDAQ. So if I pull up NASDAQ right here, notice how we made a higher high here, but over here on NASDAQ made a lower high. Bearish SMT, break a market structure, retest this fair value gap, to then short down towards our draw on liquidity, which is the new week opening gap, and also down to the opening range, opening price. So now we traded back down on through, then we came back up into this area. And I'm really just waiting on price action. What's it going to do? We trade back down on in. Nothing that I took yet, personally. I was still tapering price. Wanted to see something a little bit more clear. Wanted to see a retest up in here for it to short down some more, but did not happen. Price came up in here, looking for a short within this area. We closed bullish here, up above this area. Now I'm looking at this gap and this short-term high to see what we want to do, if we want to get up into that area or not. Price comes up higher and then retest back down with a high probability order block right within here. And then we trade up, hit this high, and then it just starts consolidating with bearish SMT. And I know NASDAQ is hitting the bearish breaker from right here. So this lowest down close candle, hitting that breaker with bearish SMT at these highs here. So boom, I was like, okay, I was already bearish on the higher time frame anyway. So I was looking for the opening range, opening price. So I'm actually going to pull that up so you can really see what I was looking at that time frame. So if I go over to these regular trading hours, look at this gap that's here. Whole entire gap from the regular trading hours. I'm going to go back over to electronic trading hours, but you'll see how this gap needs to be filled in. Doesn't need to happen at a specific time. Didn't need to happen here. We want to manipulate more people out, so smart money needed time to load up, and then price started dropping right from there. Started dropping. I was loading positions here on the S&P, right within here. So the first buy that was right within here came up, closed it, because it wasn't expanding. If it wanted to expand, I would have missed out on the trade. Oh well, it is what it is. But then we shifted down below the 2-minute inversion. So this 2-minute inversion played a big part in it. So SMT, higher time frame narrative, inversion gap, came up, retested, and then started to drop down and into the lower part of these levels. And I took my profit at the opening range as well. So if the price got down into that area, I passed the account, And then I took my profits on my live account, and then I was basically done for the morning session. And then you can really just tape read price. If I really was watching price, I definitely would have taken this next trade that happened. So we come down and hit the closing price. So if you see the closing price right here, opening range, closing price, opening range, open price. So close that in, and then close it in here and hit it to the dot on NASDAQ. So we have 3 drives lower here, but we have bullish SMT. Then we start to shift up higher again. And notice here, let's actually go to the 1 minute time frame so you can see it a little bit better. We shifted up here, retest the new day opening gap, which is this gray box right here with this indicator I have on, the new day opening gap. And then we hit the new day opening gap, shift market structure up above this high. So we have opening range hit, new day opening gap, rejection, fair value gap. So now we have bullish SMT at these lows. Okay, we have a breaker right here. We have SMT at these wicks, so you can tell equal lows here, lower low here, so a bullish SMT, and we start to trade away. Even this retest here on ES, boom, catalyst to move higher. Either one of these. I really like either one of these. But the drawn liquidity for NASDAQ would be up into this area, the new week opening gap, and then potentially higher up into the higher part of this range. But what I would like to do if I was to measure this range, I actually have not done this yet, but looking at that, that's a high probability setup. If I did not take any trades this morning and I was on the charts at this time, which is a macro time, so 1250, okay, to 110. Okay, that's a macro time, and that falls in within that time range. So if we measure from the high to the low here, let's measure this out. Boom. Here's 50% equilibrium. So let's put up. Let's just put up this clean one. So equilibrium, 50% right here, and then we hit the 62. All right. So we come back into just basically equilibrium, and then we come up into a premium for price to keep consolidating. I didn't trade anything else, didn't even care for anything else up in this price range. There's probably some other setups, but this was the highest probability in my opinion, just everything that happened here this morning. But let me know if you guys have any questions. Take it easy. Love y'all. Peace out. Have a great weekend. Not financial advice, none of this shit. So, I don't know. Go run a business. Go learn a business that you want to do on the side, on top of trading. Figure something out. But enjoy your life. Take it easy. Love y'all.